Hey there, Griever Gang. Welcome back to Griever Productions. This is a gentleman that's been popping up on my recommendeds for a little while now. From my understanding, he is a classical vocalist. I think he tried out for one of the vocal shows. I can't remember which one. And I could be, I could even be misremembering all of that. But, well, anyway, either way, there's now this version of the song Bang Bang here, which I wouldn't mind having a look at and kind of pulling it apart. And you know what? I think we're just going to get into it. Before we begin, please do leave a like on the video. It really does help. If you haven't subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you did so. But without any further ado, let's have a listen to Jonathan Antoine, I hope that's how you pronounce the last name, performing Bang Bang. Is this a slowed down version of this? Ooh, dark.
I was 5 and she was 6. We rode on horses made of sticks. She wore black and I wore white. She would always win the fight. Bang, bang. She shot me down, bang, bang. I hit the ground, bang, bang. That awful sound, bang, bang. My baby shot me down.
Oh. Okay. Interesting. So, the reason I say interesting, in a lot of cases, doing a song like this that is more of a contemporary feel, right, with a classical sound, tends to usually sound relatively gimmicky, okay? It sounds like you're just kind of, putting on that classical thing to just in an effort to make something sound marginally different, right? But the way that the accompaniment has changed with this, it sounds brilliant and it fits so perfectly. Sometimes taking a song, don't clip that out of context. Taking a song and slowing it down and just, stripping it down to the bare minimum, which in this case is just that piano there. Sometimes that's the best thing you could do. Sometimes less is more. And you know what? That control and that classical sound, that big, open, cavernous sound that this gentleman has, ooh, it fits. It fits real well.
Seasons came and changed the time. When I grew up, I called her mine. She would always laugh and say, remember when we used to play bang, bang, I shot you down, bang, bang, you hit the ground, bang, bang, that awful sound, bang, bang, I used to shoot you down.
Interesting. Okay, so he's really playing the role here. This is really interesting. Something I would like to know is his resting face, right? I'm wondering if because I'm noticing, is that over or underbite? I think it's underbite. I'm noticing an underbite, right? And I'm wondering if that is done on purpose whilst singing or if that is a natural thing. And I'm not bringing that up for cases of calling out appearances or anything like that. It genuinely changes the sound of the voice. If you're actively putting that forward, it does change that sound to give it almost like a more sort of resonant sort of sound. So if I sing bang bang you shot me down as opposed to bang bang you shot me down, that's literally the only change that I've made, but you can hear the tonal difference. So my question is if that is a natural thing or if he's actively going for that sound. There's nothing wrong either way. It really suits what he's doing.
Music played and people sang. Just for me, the church bells rang. Now she's gone and I don't know why. Till this day, sometimes I cry. She didn't even say goodbye. She didn't take the time to love. Bang, bang, she shut me down. Bang, bang, I hit the ground. Bang, bang, awful sound. Bang, bang, my baby shut me down.
Damn. Okay. All right. So, whew. I wasn't expecting the octave jump there, but God, it fits. It's very well thought through, vocally. Let's go back here, though. I want to hear this. I want to hear that section again. Because there is something to be said for his breathing. It's definitely a positive. Hang on.
Music played and people sang. Just for me, the church bells rang. Now she's gone and I don't know why. Till this day, sometimes I cry. She didn't even say goodbye. She didn't take the time to love. Bang, bang, she shut me down. Bang, bang, I hit the ground. Bang, bang, that awful sound.
Wow.
Bang, bang, my baby shut me down.
Okay. Specifically here.
She didn't even say
A
goodbye.
little bit further back.
For me, the church bells rang.
Okay. So, when we get into this next bang bang section, right, there is a very interesting moment that I'm looking out for. So, I'm pretty sure that he sings the first line and then carries it on into the second without a breath. And then what it sounds like in the third, fourth, fifth lines, that he's only taking a small amount of air in, only just enough to get him through, but also putting his lung capacity at a certain point that it almost sounds like he's out of breath. And I'm bringing that up as I believe this is an intentional thing, like an emotive intentional thing. This is if I'm right in this, it's very well done.
Music played and people sang.
Breath.
Just for me, the church bells rang.
Breath.
Now she's gone and I don't know why. Till
Breath.
this day, sometimes I cry. She didn't even
Maybe it's
say
not quite yet.
goodbye. She didn't take the time to love.
There. Okay, it's the last line of that kind of pre-chorus into the first line of the chorus, and then he sets himself up so that he's actively only taking small enough amounts of air in so that it sounds like he's running out of breath. That is brilliant use there.
She didn't even say goodbye. She didn't take the time to love. Bang, bang, she shut me down. Bang, bang, I hit
See what I see that there?
bang, that awful sound. Bang, bang, my baby shut me down.
Wow. Breathing is so important. Wow. That's powerful. Holy. As a person that came from a classical background, I need to look more into that guy. Here's the thing, right? That breathing thing I brought up, that's not an easy thing to do. If I said that that was something that you learn in the basics, I'd be lying. For the most part, perfection is a bunch of little things done right. And he did those little things right. He did them so well. That is a stunning voice and a stunning placement. Genuinely, I do not think I've ever heard a voice like that. Because you even take, like, the classic tenors into account, right? So you take people like Pavarotti. Even in the case of Pavarotti, he still had this, like, don't get me wrong, incredible voice, right? But there was something with his vibrato that almost, to me, felt almost unruly and like a beast that was uncaged, right? That you couldn't get into its cage. And I don't mean any disrespect, because fact of the matter is, if you go through it and you go through each of the songs, he does control it, but there was something to the sound of it, at least to my ear as a personal thing, where it almost sounds like too much. This gentleman, there was very little in the way of vibrato, but where there was, it flowed, it was brilliant, and the man could hold perfect notes. Sometimes there is more beauty in a long held note than there is in one that's, being trilled around, right? Baby shut me down. Like, holding that was just wonderful. Oh man, what a stunning voice. I need to see more. I need to see more of his stuff. Anyway, that is all the time I have for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like this video if you enjoyed, subscribe to all that sort of thing. If you've got any suggestions for me, in the description below is a link to our Google form. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, bye for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to support us further and join the wonderful list of people here, we have a Patreon that you can join from as little as $3 Australian per month. And if you like gaming and film reviews, you can join us over at Griever Gaming or Griever Film and TV. Links in the description below. Griever Film and TV is one that I've still yet to launch, but hopefully that'll be soon. Alright, see you soon.